Hello, today I am working on replacing the power seat switch in a 2012 Ford Fusion sedan. The seat back would go forward but not backward anymore, so that becomes a problem, and don't want to be folded in half when you're trying to sit in your car. So I am about to start working on it. The first thing that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to remove these two switch covers here. And you can use just a pry tool, something like this. This one has a curved end and also a flat end. This one's metal. You can also use something plastic. So with the metal one, you'll want to be a little bit more careful so that you don't break it pulling it off here. So I've already sort of loosened this. So all you have to do is just sort of stick your tool behind it and sort of push forward a little bit gently. And the same thing with this one, although this one I think is still on here. Yeah. And there you go. So to gain access to the switch, you have to take this cover, sort of pull it away from the seat. And you can see in here, since I've already pulled it out a little bit, there's a couple of spots where it clips in here, and you can see these clips on the back, and there's one over here too, although you really don't need to pull that one all the way out. You really just need to be able to pull this out enough to gain access to the switch, which is this long black thing here. And I've already also sort of taken this out. So these little clips here, you have to pull back on them, and there's a few along the perimeter, and there's also some underneath, so that you have to be able to get all of those loose before you can pull the switch out. Of course, it's just difficult to do with one hand, isn't it? All right, sorry I had difficulty showing that part with one hand, but once you peel those little clips back just a little bit so that you can get them get the switch loose, then you're going to need to unplug the wiring. And there is a small little tab right here, this gray tab, that you're going to need to press down, this one right here. And then when you do that, you'll be able to just pull it free easily. Once again, a third arm would be real helpful, but I don't have one, so you have to just hang on a sec. So I've got the old switch out, so we'll just set that aside since it doesn't work any longer, obviously. And this is the new one, and so you're just going to slide the wiring harness plug here right in there, and you'll hear it clip, and then you can set the switch back in the little channel there where all the clips are, and then just push this cover back up into here and into the hole over here, so that it will be back in place again. Now I actually pulled off the piece that covers the seat belt mounting screws. This is it here, so whenever I'm done I'll just pop that back on as well. So I ran into a bit of an issue here when I was trying to reassemble this, and what it turned out to be was this switch and all the ones that I saw on Amazon all have this lumbar switch thing, which this seat doesn't have. So you see there's no hole for it in the plastic cover on the side of the seat where the switch comes through. So what I had to do was pry this off, and then there was a piece of plastic that was humped up here, and I just used a little hacksaw to flatten it out, because otherwise it won't fit down in this channel. It wouldn't lie down properly, because that on this left end, because it wouldn't there was nowhere for that extra piece to go through. So hoping this will solve the issue. It's never just quick and easy, is it? But I think this will do the trick now, so I'm about to find out. So I wanted to show the difference between the old switch that I took out that didn't have the lumbar support. You can see here on the left end, it's just flat here, right? And in the the new switch, it had this piece that sat in this spot right here, and then it had a little switch cover on top of that, so I had to remove the switch cover, and then I used a little hacksaw to just saw that off so that it was flat on the new one as well. And as you can see, I've got the new switch on and everything works. So it worked out. So if you run into a similar issue, I hope you'll find this video helpful. Thanks.